Libras, how you doing? Let me tell you something. The March readings have been amazeballs. Amazeballs. I just did Geminis. So let's just keep the same thing going. Let's get a great reading for Libras. I don't decide. They decide. And they've really still been real and honest. But good. Eclipse season. Eclipse season is always going to bring change. It's going to burn out the infection of things that you don't want for your life. And so they bring sometimes the rewards for everything from the last year. Let's see what they have for you. What your guides tell my guides to tell me to tell you about. Okay. Also I'm having discounts on readings right now. Because eclipse season is wild. And I mean, it's not just the eclipses, it's things around us, and to go into everything informed is the best way to go. Let's just get one more card about something you love dearly that you feel like you've been advocating for. Okay. We have the Seven of Wands. So there's something here about defending, advocating, and feeling like something that's precious needs to be protected. And then we have a Knight of Cups. This Knight of Cups is so interesting to me. I hate getting that up close to the screen, but there you go. This Knight of Cups is so interesting to me because I don't know if you could see that. There we go. Nope. It almost looks like something, again, is so precious that she's either unburying it or burying it. I can't tell. But there's something so precious in this cup that it's being guarded, it's being enshrined, it's like a buried treasure. Which also makes me feel like it's possible that this is something you might have put on hold and you feel ready to take it off of hold now, and maybe the protection of it is because it was something so good before, Libra, and when it wasn't handled properly, it felt like you lost it, whether that's like a friendship or a love relationship, yourself. This is very interesting because that is not your normal Knight of Cups. All right, let's get your energy in this. Six of Wands, victory. Yeah, there is something that you find so precious. It's a person, a situation, something about yourself, your own work that you've done on yourself, whatever it is worth guarding. And it's really, really, really precious. And then we have Six of Wands. You're not doing this again unless you're successful. That is you're in it to win it. You're celebrating or nah. Their energy, death. Okay. This becomes clearer and clearer. Libra, you may be dealing with somebody that did have a little fragility. They're doing their own transformation, which now makes you feel comfortable and unearthing this love, this cup. You like raced in to unearth, to unsheath, to unbury this cup of love. I feel like this is somebody that you could have had, you could be still in the same relationship with them, and The cup has been buried because it hasn't been good, because they needed their own. And again, we have a very interesting death card here, where she's holding something also very precious and wasn't very grounded. So something, Six of Wands, the Death card, they are transforming. That is Scorpio energy, by the way. But yeah, like I keep getting the same thing, which is this is something that existed before, and now if it either comes back in, or if you've stayed but kind of stayed a little, I don't want to say loveless, but like not what it was. It wasn't what it was. Or again, this could have been. And also this person, they had to fight for this transformation, and you're so proud of them, or you are so like, nobody is gonna fuck with that. King of Pentacles. And I just did new moon in Pisces. I pulled a reading for every single sign. I will tag it here. It might not show up in the premiere, but it'll show up afterwards. Getting more details, we have the King of Pentacles. And I talked about what if you're a Libra rising, especially, and also this is good if you have 7th house placements. King of Pentacles and the Chariot. So now we have 2 water sign major arcana. We have Cancer and Scorpio showing up in your reading, Libra. Cancer squares you, and Scorpio is your neighbor. This Chariot card, she is letting them do all the work. This is universe driven. So I don't think you could avoid this if you wanted to. I don't think you want to, because you find this very precious and you're determined that this time it's victorious. And this time, because I think last time maybe you try to do the work for them or save them, which is very sweet and very Libra. But I feel like this time, because they're doing their work, we have a King of Pentacles, somebody with wisdom, with Saturnian earned wisdom. And we have that Chariot. It's a lot of strong energies. Gemini was the same way. They got like 5 major arcana, 2 10s, an ace, and tons of pentacles. So like we have the King of Pentacles showing up too. Like this is somebody who wants to build and can build. They're stable on their own, but they would like to build with you. And the Queen of Swords. So that is, this is a royal couple, obviously. And with the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords, this just triples down on my theory that like you are going to be their advocate. They worked so hard for this. Like you are going to have the healthy boundaries for both of you, Libra. I mean, you're not losing. You're in it to win it. Queen of Swords. You're about to ready to tell people to go F all the way off if they're going to try to mess with this or mess with your person, quite frankly. Cardinal signs, don't play with them with their person. Libra, Aries, Cancer, and Capricorn. Go ahead. Play with their person and find out what you get with a cardinal sign. Just was talking about this. Those are your pit bull signs. And I mean that loving, protective, sweet. They're also like, those signs will also help take your anxiety away, just like a pit bull would. Okay. We have an apology also involved in this, or it comes in small. It's almost like you're supporting each other. And then once you're both more comfortable in this, because this definitely feels like a second time around, Page of Cups, yeah, anxiety. I was not wrong. So we have the 9 of Swords in reverse, which means whenever the anxiety is down, this is when this is going to open up. So this night might not be overnight, but you're protective of them and you're the Lovers. That also came out in Gemini, so you might want to watch Gemini's reading. That's also the Gemini card. All right, where do we see this going? What, first of all, what's the advice? What's the advice before we look into potential? What is the advice for, I need it to pop all the way out. That's how I play. What is the advice for our lovely Libras? Again, too, this is fine if you're cross watching. Strength. I do feel like this isn't like, you don't say, let me get this cup back out and have this, like, the determination to win and protect. And Chariot's going to bring in this in. They are that death card energy. So they're still in that transformation period, or else it would be a different card. So I don't know that this pops off romantically, like fully in. I think the anxiety has to subside. I think there needs to be like apologies and moving slowly. To, but you're Queen of Swords. You're going to stand in the truth. And you're going to be honest. I think that's actually what helps turns this Nine of Swords in reverse, which I love. But this is a very, very, very deep connection. You both are very much thinking your feelings a little bit with the air signs here. And until it feels, until it feels okay to fully go into the choice of being trusting each other. I don't think that they don't trust you, Libra. I just, they need to know that they can trust themselves not to do, it feels like, whatever they did to you last time, which they didn't do to you. It happened to them. Their life happened to them. Maybe their anxiety happened to them, but they just don't want to put you through the same thing as a symptom of what they are dealing with. They didn't do it to you. I don't feel any malicious intent. Plus, also, malicious intent does not line up with a deep connection. That lines up with, yeah. Okay. So the potential is the Ace of Pentacles. So this is a new start. It's it's the beginning, but universe is going to give you signs that, like, it's time to rebuild, which certainly is possible. Libra, Libra, Libra. The extendeds for membership, the poll, if you want to learn about membership, there in the description box, and there's a video that's like all about membership that you can watch that tells you everything. But the extended for members only, that will be the poll for that will probably be up Thursday. And yeah, I think that's it. Running the eclipse special. Feel free to watch this if you like it and you watch it more than once or however. I do bonus readings for the top 3 most watched signs. So last month that was Gemini, Virgo, and Taurus, which surprised me. So Cancer's getting beat out left and right. It's anyone's game, Libra. So thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't, and I love you and I love you.